A new contestant appears. But when the Rangers go investigate, he's just giving out silver balloons. And keeping up with what I said with WWE co-stars, this contestant is played by Jimmy Hart, the Mouth of the South.
That's awesome.
And local, you can get your tickets, I believe, that day too. And of course, tickets, like you said, do go for everybody all over the world, which will be Friday, of course. But it's just going to be a lot of fun. You've got to make it to WrestleMania.
Everyone seems okay with the silver balloons. Brody's untrusting of them because, of course, he would be with his history with Galaxy Warriors. Haley tries holding him back, and Preston suggests the idea that everyone take turns watching him to see something bad happens with the balloons or whatever. Later, Sarah gets Calvin and Haley to try and help her make her own shuriken because she's inspired by the Rumble Tusk Zord to make some more Zords. Also, the Rumble Tusk Zord can turn into Greenbot. But then suddenly, a bunch of giant Galvanaxes are attacking the city. Oh no! And people are emitting fear energy, which is collected by Madame Odious, which is then later given to normal Galvanax, revealing that Galvanax is a Nihilok, who with Madame Odious's magic no longer has to bathe himself in the Sansu River, but can only sustain himself just on negative emotions. Preston and Brody go attack the giant Galvanaxes, just to find out that they're illusions. So Brody uses wood and air techniques to create a kite, and bets Preston that he can find the source of the illusions before he can. And then Haley finally energizes her shuriken, creating the Astro Shuriken. Everyone's like, whoa! And Calvin's like, why a UFO? And Sarah reveals the reason why is because she's super interested in space and aliens, given that her mom used to work for Prometheum. And then with the Astro Shuriken, she's able to satellite stutter, revealing the origin of the holograms are the silver balloons, and revealing the contestant. So the ninjas go fight him and do a full team ninja strike. And then when the contestant is gigantified, apparently he can fly. Sarah tries calling the Astro Shuriken Zord, but it doesn't show up, so they just fly up with the Dragon Shuriken Megazord. But then when they can't fly past the atmosphere, then the Astro Shuriken Zord shows up, and they form the Astro Shuriken Megazord. We get unique footage of Sarah piloting the Megazord. So then they fight the contestant on the moon, and then Star Slinger! Almost a Q Ranger logo! And everyone celebrates, but suddenly the Ninja Prism flies up to the Astro Shuriken Zord, and then the Shuriken Zord just takes off flying away, even when Haley tries calling it back. It takes some pot shots at the Galaxy Warrior ship until they put up shields, and then flies off into space. During class, Brody's being loud and kind of annoying, so the teacher gives him after school detention. Boom is trying to locate the Astro Shuriken Zord, but then a contestant appears who's bagpipe themed. My obvious choice is sadly dead at the moment, so second obvious choice, Sheamus.
Now, babes, I'm tired of being someone else's errand boy. With Fred out of the picture, maybe we could step up, carve out our own piece of the city. Yeah.
Also, Ripcon is there, and he demands to fight Brody, but then the ninjas tell him that he's occupied at the moment. So Ripcon just thrashes everyone and demands they get Brody right now and takes Haley hostage. So the ninjas go in their training uniforms to try and break Brody out of school, just for them to comically find Brody already attempted to escape, and they bump into each other and they're like, what? And then the detention teacher is like, what's going on here? When he sees them outside the window, Brody put a ninja scarecrow in the seat he was sitting at. But then Preston just hits him with an Obliviate, which makes him forget what happened, and they run off. So everyone meets up, and Brody and Ripcon go into a pocket dimension to fight, as everyone else goes to save Haley and fight Bad Pipes. Preston and Sarah take out Bad Pipes. Meanwhile, Ripcon hits Brody with a lightning double strike, which is super effective. Brody looks pretty messed up from it, and as Ripcon gloats, Brody hits him with a surprise ninja strike, which is good enough to send both of them back into the normal dimension and have Ripcon run away. Then they form the Rumble Tusk Zord, kill Bad Pipes, and Haley's driving because it's her Zord. And then at the end, oh no! Preston put too much energy into that Obliviate, and the detention teacher doesn't remember anything. Oh no! A new Fear Cat contestant appears, wearing a weird watch armor thing that makes people freeze in time. He freezes the entire school. Mwahaha! But then all of a sudden, 2 legendary red ninja rangers appear and break his device and fight him a bit, and then like a dog scares him off because cat. And then everyone is unfrozen and they're like, whoa! They introduce themselves, Ninja Storm and Aquatar Ninja Rangers, revealing the reason why the Shuriken Astro Zord went off to space was to pick up Ariko. It can also now turn into Greybot. So the two reveal that they were summoned by a ninja master from the morphing grid to help them out. Everyone's like, whoa. Then the Ninja Steel Rangers introduce themselves and do the pose, out of the shadows. And even Shane and Ariko are like, that's a bit flashy. And then there's training, where we reveal the art of duplication, a decoy technique, and the ultra ninja art of sky striding. Haley says that this is pretty advanced for them, and Brody's like, piece of cake. The girls try out duplication. Haley doesn't really get it, and Sarah gets it at first, and then it fails. Calvin tries the scarecrow tactic, but only makes a fake-looking scarecrow and not a proper clone. And then Preston tries sky striding, but then Shane dismisses him for using non-ninja magic to help him with this. Brody and Ariko are sparring just for Brody to get a bakoom to the head. This causes him to demorph, and Brody gets really frustrated and kind of just blows up with his emotions, telling them how he's been training the longest. He should be team leader. He should be the best ninja here. Shane tells him just because you've been training the longest doesn't necessarily mean you're the best. And Ariko reveals just because you wear red does not mean you're the captain of this crew. Back on Aquatar, his team leader wears white. And after some back and forth, Brody agrees to at least try and let the others, be team leader a little. And the Fear Cat reappears, oh no! So all the ninjas go out to deal with it, and we get a team morph. Ninja Steel, Ranger Reveal. Ninja Storm, Ranger Form. Red Ninja Power. Ding, zzz. And then we get the full, roll call thing. Power, Air, Red Ninja, etc., etc. And cool crossover pose. And everyone uses techniques that they learned throughout the episode to fight. Calvin is the only one who's able to scarecrow, duplicate, and skywalk. But then everyone just takes him out by shooting him in the back. And then the Red Rangers, of course, finish him off because Power Rangers. And then they form the Astro Shuriken Zord and take him out. And after, the 2 legendary Red Ninjas say they did well and they should continue training. They part ways for the moment, and Brody's left thinking, I wonder who that master ninja was that sent them to help us.